Hey guys, this is Delta Insider. And today we are going to be looking at the best top 10 low-end PC games. But before we start, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, cause most of you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, so I can continue making great videos for you. Thanks. And tell me what video you want next in comments. I'll try to keep this video short. Watch till end cause system requirements for all game are given in the video. For any questions you can contact me on my FB page, links under the description. So without wasting any time, let's get straight into it. Resident Evil 2. Its setup size is 17.2 GBs. Released on January 25, 2019. It was the remake of old Resident Evil 2 1998. The graphics of game are insane. Minimum system requirements. CPU Intel Core i5 3rd generation or AMD FX 6300 or better. GPU NVIDIA GeForce GTX 760 or AMD Radeon R7 260X. Video RAM 2GB. Memory 8GB RAM. Operating system Windows 10, Windows 11 or Windows 7 64-bit. DirectX, version 12. Storage, 26 GBs available space. Watch Dogs 2. Setup size 16.9 GBs. Watch Dogs 2 was released on November 15, 2016. It's an open-world game. Minimum system requirements. CPU, Intel Core i5 2nd generation or AMD FX 6120 or better. GPU, GeForce GTX 660 or AMD Radeon HD 7870. Video RAM 2GB. Memory, 6 GBs RAM. Operating system Windows 10, Windows 11 or Windows 7 64-bit. DirectX, version 12. Storage, 27 GB free space. Far Cry Primal. Setup size is 16.7 GB. Far Cry Primal, released on February 23, 2016, is an open-world survival game. The game is set in 10,000 BC in Central Europe. Minimum system requirements. CPU Intel Core i3 550 or AMD Phenom 2X 4955 or equivalent. GPU NVIDIA GeForce GTX 460 or AMD Radeon HD 5770. Video RAM 1 GBs. Memory, 4 GBs RAM. Operating system Windows 7, Windows 8.1 or Windows 10 64-bit. DirectX, version 11. Storage, 20 GB free space. Mafia 3. Setup size 18.6 GBs. Mafia 3, released on October 7, 2016, is an open-world game based on gangsters. Takes place in 1968 New Bordeaux. The game world is larger than the Mafia and Mafia 2 maps combined. Minimum system requirements. CPU, Intel i5 2500K 2nd generation or AMD FX 8120. GPU, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 660 or AMD Radeon HD 7870. Video RAM 2 GBs. Memory, 6 GBs RAM. Operating system, Windows 7 64-bit. DirectX, version 11 or 12. Storage, 50 GB free space. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Setup size 20.1 GBs. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, released on October 23, 2015, is an action-adventure video game. The main story is set in London in 1868, and follows the assassin from Assassin's Creed Unity, who assists the assassins in their race against the Templars to find an artifact hidden in London. Minimum system requirements. CPU, Intel Core i5 2400 2nd generation or AMD FX 6350. GPU, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 660 or AMD Radeon R9 270. Video RAM 2 GBs. Memory, 6 GBs RAM. Operating system, Windows 7 SP1 or Windows 8.1 or Windows 10 64-bit. DirectX, version 11 or 12. Storage, 50 GB free space. Overkill's The Walking Dead. Setup size 16.7 GBs. Overkill's Walking Dead, released on November 6, 2018, is a first-person shooter developed by Overkill Software. Overkill's The Walking Dead is a first-person shooter with an emphasis on cooperative gameplay. Minimum system requirements. CPU, Intel Core i5 2400's 2RD generation or AMD FX 6350. GPU, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 660 or AMD Radeon R9 270. Video RAM 2GB. Memory 8GB RAM. Operating system, Windows 8.1 or Windows 10 64-bit. DirectX, version 11 or 12. Storage, 60GB free space. Grand Theft Auto, The Trilogy The Definitive Edition. Setup size 20.3 GBs. Grand Theft Auto, The Trilogy The Definitive Edition released on November 11, 2021. All 3 games are remastered, with visual enhancements and gameplay upgrades. Minimum system requirements. CPU, Intel Core i5 3470 3rd generation or AMD FX 6350. GPU, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 660 or AMD Radeon R9 270. Video RAM 2GB. Memory 8GB RAM. Operating system, Windows 7 SP1 or Windows 8.1 or Windows 10 64-bit. DirectX, version 11 or 12. Storage, 45GB free space. Far Cry New Dawn. Setup size 19.6 GBs. Far Cry New Dawn, released on February 14, 2019, is open-world survival game 2. Far Cry New Dawn is set in 2035 after nuclear war. The game follows a group of survivors as they attempt to rebuild their community. Minimum system requirements. CPU, Intel Core i5 2nd generation or AMD FX 6350. GPU, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 670 or AMD Radeon R9 270X or better. Video RAM 2GB. Memory 8GB RAM. Operating system, Windows 7 SP1, Windows 8.1, Windows 10 64-bit. DirectX, version 11 or DirectX 9.0C compatible sound card with latest drivers. Storage, 30GB free space. WWE 2K15, 19.9 GBs. WWE 2K15 released on October 28, 2014. WWE 2K15 is a professional wrestling video game. Minimum system requirements. CPU, Core 2 Duo E6600 or AMD Athlon 64X2 5400 or better. GPU, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 450 or AMD Radeon HD 5770. Video RAM 1 GB. Memory, 4 GB RAM. Operating system, Windows 7.1 SP1 or Windows 8.1 64-bit. DirectX, version 11. Storage, 22GB free space. Just Cause 3. Setup size 20 GBs. Just Cause 3, released on December 1, 2015, is a 2015 action-adventure game. It is set in an open-world environment on the fictional Mediterranean island of Medici. In Just Cause 3, it is possible for the player to explore caverns and scale buildings more effectively and realistically. Minimum system requirements. CPU, Intel Core i5 2500K 2nd generation or AMD Phenom 2X6 1075T. GPU, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 670 or AMD Radeon HD 7870. Video RAM 2 GBs. Memory, 8 GBs RAM. Operating system, Windows 7.1 SP1 or Windows 8.1 64-bit. DirectX, version 11. Storage, 54GB free space. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video, so please don't forget to subscribe for more videos. And don't forget to tell me in comments that what type of video you want next. Peace out.